Well, hello and welcome back to the Aviation Podcast. I'm Ken, and today we're going to switch things up a bit. We're going to talk about something new today. What is it? Space! We're going to talk about space today. That's right, folks. The FAA, although we typically want to follow what the FAA does, today we felt it would be in our best interest to talk about space. And who better to talk about than SpaceX? I'm sure every one of you got up nice and early, just like I did this morning, awaiting the launch of SpaceX Starship, only to find that this mission was going to be scrubbed today. I know it. I was just as upset as you are finding out this news because I wanted to watch a rocket take off. Yes, that's right, SpaceX. We're going to talk about SpaceX today. It seemed appropriate, seeing how SpaceX was intending to launch a rocket today, but that didn't happen. This rocket launch was scrubbed today. I was very excited to watch this Starship, but it looks like we had a scrubbed mission. And let's go over here and see if we can find some information on this. We're going to go over here to WESH, the news channel.
Finished all of the final steps leading up to launch.
And it says here that SpaceX Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built, was left grounded on its launch pad in South Texas on Monday morning because of technical issues delaying the vehicle's historic first launch attempt. The massive Super Heavy rocket booster, which houses 33 engines, was expected to roar to life and vault the Starship spacecraft off its ground pad, which lies within SpaceX facilities on the coast of South Texas, sending the vehicle soaring out over the Gulf of Mexico. Or at least that was the attempt to soar over the Gulf of Mexico. But the launch was called off due to what the SpaceX broadcast said was pressurization issues. Unfortunately, SpaceX could attempt the mission again in 48 hours, and it looks like SpaceX is going to attempt another launch within 48 hours. The team will continue to load the rocket with fuel in what's known as a wet dress rehearsal, but will stop the count with 10 seconds left on the clock. Those of you who are watching, it was somewhere around 40 seconds where the clock stopped and the mission was scrubbed.
But at T-minus 10,
they call this a wet dress rehearsal. Interesting. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to watch this rocket blast off today, but hopefully in the next day or two, we certainly will. All right, we can't spend all day talking about SpaceX. Let's go on and talk about something else. How about over here at space.com? This article, which I find very interesting, 50 flights on Mars. I think I was aware of maybe one flight, maybe two. They have 50 flights on Mars. Ingenuity helicopters record-setting hop is a giant leap for exploration. Ingenuity, which is the name of the aircraft that is on Mars right now, flew higher than ever before on Mars, flight number 50, which occurred Thursday, April 13th. So not that long ago. NASA's Ingenuity helicopter on the Martian surface, photographed by the agency's Perseverance rover. NASA's incredible Mars helicopter has now flown 50 times on the red planet. Originally rated for just 5 Martian sorties, Ingenuity notched its 50th on Thursday, acing a 146-second flight that it took, which took it to 59 feet, or about 18 meters, above the red planet surface, higher than it's ever gone before, so about 60 feet above the ground. Very cool. This 4-pound drone continues its epic journey on Mars, serving as a scout for NASA's Perseverance rover mission and testing key tech that could help return samples from the red planet in the coming years as part of the ongoing search for life on Mars. Fantastic. Well, I hope they find life soon, because if not, it just looks like a desert red planet that I think we've all become used to seeing. So very, very neat. It looks like you got 50 flights. There are drones on Mars, folks, flying around, these helicopters. What an amazing time to be alive. All right, so there's some news on Mars, and we're going to wrap up today's discussion on space with something you can look forward to in the coming days. We go over here to one more space.com article. They are not a sponsor, just a good article. This article here says, a rare hybrid solar eclipse will occur on April 20th, which is not long from now. April 20th. Mark your calendars, folks. You're going to see a pretty spectacular solar eclipse. The rare celestial event is happening soon. Looks like later on in the week. It says Thursday, April 20th. The moon will block out the sun during what is known as a hybrid solar eclipse. This type of eclipse shifts from total solar eclipse to an annular ring shaped as the moon's shadow moves across the surface of the Earth. The last hybrid solar eclipse happened in 2013, and the next will occur in 2031. After that, future sky watchers will have to wait until 2164. So, those of you who are looking to see this eclipse, I'd get yourself prepared, maybe get yourself outside on the 20th, Thursday the 20th, so you too can see this awesome event. Okay, folks, I wanted to leave you with that. It's a short one today. We want to talk a little bit about space, and we can talk about the FAA plenty, but today, space. Space was the lead discussion. All right, I think that'll do it for us today on our space discussion. I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, share with a friend, or leave a comment. And until next time, take care.